Okay, we are live on Facebook. Jose Diaz in the house. We're still getting out the technicalities sorted. Okay, now Instagram. Okay, I go live. Wait, let me make sure this is the festival. Yes. Um, Live. Yes. Now I'm gonna wait for you to join me live on Instagram.
Instagram.
Yeah.
All right.
Searching people. I'm always so nervous doing this. This is a lot more stress.
Yeah. Imagine me.
Yes, Euphoria, right? No.
Yes.
Okay.
Euphoria, yes.
Okay. How do I add you? Yes. Yes. Send request. Good. 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 Good.
Sube un poco tu
Yes,
micrófono.
I got you
Yes.
here. Okay.
Yay.
Okay. Now let's sort out the sound. Where are you hearing me?
I'm hearing you from the computer.
From the computer. I'm hearing you from the phone, but this should be okay. Can you guys hear us? Do let us know. So I'm hearing a little bit of an echo. All right. Let's see. Hopefully this works. This works. Okay, guys, we got Jose Diaz, Euphoria, for the first time at the El Sol Salsa Festival. This time in May. I can hear myself in your house because
You
I
can
hear the
hear
echo.
yourself in your house. It's probably the headphones. Can you put it down there? I don't know.
Yeah.
The bottom.
Yes. How is this now? Okay. I think it's better now.
It doesn't have. Oh,
Hello. Hello. Now. Oh, yes, you're back.
yeah. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
No.
I
hear?
can hear you. I can hear you. There's a bit of an echo, someone is telling us. Yes, we're trying to sort this out. This always happens. Okay.
Maybe now. I don't know. Hello. 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 Hello.
Hello. Keep talking. Keep talking. Let's
Hello,
see.
guys. Hello. Hi, everybody. Can you hear me good? Can you hear me bad? More or less.
How's that? How's Jose sounding? I can hear him better now. Okay, Jose, I must say that I don't know much about your career except for the Yamule, the New York episode, and then you being in Europe. Can you tell us about where you came from? Obviously, for those who don't know, Jose is a fantastic mambo dancer, salsa on two. Some people were asking me which style you represent because we have urban kids, bachata, and also this is strictly salsa.
Salsa on two, yes.
Tell us.
Well, guys, first of all, my name is Jose Diaz, like Ania say. First, I want to say thank you for inviting me here to your channel, to your TV show that you do on Instagram and Facebook, and also for inviting me to your event. Thank you for all of you guys for being present. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about my history. I born in Venezuela, grew up in New York, and I started dancing with Yamule Dance Company when I was 19 years old. Um, I basically started there from the student team. Then I did the pro team. I traveled with them like for 8 years. Then I decided to move on and make my own company. I moved to Italy, Milan, which I formed the company Euphoria Dance Company. Then I met also my yo bro Super Mario in the house. Then I met my dance partner Nerea Perez, and now I'm in Amsterdam. So I'm here, stable here with my dance school and also with my group. And basically, it's a
Okay.
little fast.
What made you move to Amsterdam? Was it the COVID situation?
No, no, no. I moved here. I already have here a year and something, more or less, a year and one, 2 months. And I moved here because basically it was more easy to travel anywhere. Then also here is better with the language, with English, and to communicate, and also it's a very nice city to live, and I like it. Yes.
For many reasons. Okay. I have a friend here in Warsaw who is my favorite social dancer, Tomek. You probably know him because
Oh yes,
you taught him private, and he always talks so highly about your methodics, how you teach, the details in partner work, and I get to experience as the person that dances with him most. So, can you tell us a bit about your style and what you focus on? Because I think it's very special and it's very helpful for dancing in a couple, for social dancing, especially in the overwhelming Afro solo craze. What
yes.
you bring into the picture is so special and so necessary for us to be able to communicate on the dance floor.
Yes, basically the things that I teach is, I teach a lot of stepping, for example, dancing each number to, so when you go to the social dance, you are free to do whatever you do, because if you want to interpret the music, you have a lot of instrument playing around. So if you have this control, for example, the numbers, your ways, and all that stuff, you can basically do a lot of things. So my idea is to make your social dance to see a little bit fluent, not a little bit, to see completely fluent. It doesn't have to be something mechanic, because I come from the street. So mixing that from the street to salsa on school, uh, on the street you are very free to interpret any type of things that you're listening to. So that's the reason why I don't want to lose that access, that sense of how to interpret the music. So yeah, basically that's the technique that I teach when I teach my classes. That's what I want the people
Okay.
to catch from me.
So this is what we should expect: a very detailed leading,
Yes,
right?
leading, also you're stepping, because the thing is,
Okay.
my idea is not only leading with your hands, it's also with your legs. If you are late on your legs, you are late with your hands. So everything has to
Okay.
be connected, for me. So that's
Okay.
my strong point. I think the strong point where you have to really, besides your hands, besides your leading with your hands, is your tempo, your timing, basically.
Hmm.
Your dancing.
I really can't wait. It's a great opportunity to bring you into the El Sol community with this May event. Can you tell us now? So you started dancing as a 19-year-old guy in Yamule,
Yes.
and how has Yamule shaped you as a dancer, as an artist?
Well, Yamule basically showed me everything. I learned everything from Yamule. From a beginner, from the experience of traveling, not only of traveling, not only performance, and is also dealing with the people, getting connected with the people. I learned all of that stuff. So for me, it was very important to start in a company, especially Yamule, that has a very high
Hmm.
standard level, and thank God, I got all this knowledge from there that is helping me right now to work and to do my
Hmm.
thing.
And how do you train your team?
How do I
How?
train the
Yeah,
team?
yeah.
Okay, so basically, right now on the COVID, we are closed. We're not training, so they are happy. They are on vacation right now. But when I train, basically we do 3 hours of training, three times, 4 times a week. Friday we
Hmm.
come, Monday we come back. But yes, the training is very, it's training. It's not playing around and all that stuff.
So it's hard work. It's
Yes,
rough.
I will.
Hmm.
Yes.
Okay. You have a pretty constant team, right? Your team doesn't really rotate much.
Yeah, they do rotate. They do rotate.
They do? Okay.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, okay, okay. So if you didn't dance salsa, yeah, tell me.
No, no, sorry. I was saying thank you, Super Mario. That he's
Yeah.
writing me.
Thanks, guys, for contributing. Feel free to ask questions that I haven't come up with. If you didn't dance salsa, what would you do in life?
I used to be a barber before. So before
Oh, a
that, I
who?
used to have a barber shop,
Okay, barber. Hmm.
Tyler. Yeah, and and then, well, if I'm not a salsa dancer, I would love to be a pilot.
Okay, that's uh, that's another career. Yeah.
Yes, another way. Yeah.
So you said you were born in Venezuela, and then how did you get into New York?
In New York,
Or
my mom. Basically,
Okay.
my mom, yeah, she took us to New York when I was 5. I went there when I was 5. But she's
Okay.
from my parents. They're from Dominican Republic, so this is the connection here
Okay.
from the Dominican Republic and.
Okay. So, but how did you encounter Yamule and Osmar? How did you know that you wanted to pursue the dance? Did you see them in a club or in a performance?
No, no. Basically, I end in Yamule because I got a job in a school teaching salsa.
Uh-huh. Okay.
But when I went to the interview, they asked me, "Do you know how to dance on two?" I was like, "Oh shit, I don't know how to dance on two." So I went back home. I searched on the internet,
Okay.
salsa on two salsa dance school, and I saw Yamule, and it was like 4 blocks from my house. So I went there to with the intention of learning and then teaching at the school the salsa on two.
Okay.
So when I saw it, when I went in, I automatically stay there until now. Yeah,
Okay. Okay. I see.
that's my story.
Uh,
The Amauri, no,
um,
Amauri Guillen, another
yes, Mario. We
yeah.
have a lot of, and we miss each other. Hi, guys. Here we have people saying hi on Instagram. Simona, it's great to hear from you. Um, Tell us the truth. How did you meet Nerea and how did you convince her to dance with you? She's one of my favorite socialists with the biggest and sweetest heart.
Do I need to
What's the
answer
story?
that? Do I need to answer that?
Well, it's an interview.
Well,
Why not?
so how do I met Nerea? Well, I met Nerea because I did a casting because I was looking
Mhm.
for a new dance partner. And but first I met her 2 weeks before on Facebook. She wrote me a message saying, "Hi Jose, hi, nice to meet you. I saw you dancing, right?" And I was like, "Okay, nice to meet you." And then when she came to the casting, she didn't know that it was with me. I didn't know that it was with her. So she came to the training, and then we was talking. My name is Nerea Perez, and I'm like, "Oh, but you're the girl from Facebook," and that's how we met.
Okay,
I
and she
didn't.
won the casting,
Yeah, she was
obviously.
dancing on one. She was on one dancer.
Okay, but she made it into the team. She did good in the casting,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Obviously.
From the first day.
Okay.
Wow.
Um, okay, more questions. Cape Town saying
Hey,
hello. Hey, guys.
Angus, my friend. A lot of hugs from here.
So, do you remember, Jose, your first international show experience?
Yes. My first international show was in Manchester.
Okay.
So yeah, it was amazing. I didn't it was the first time I was traveling to Europe. So for me it was another world. And then
Mm-hmm.
the stage, all the people, all the performers, the artists. That was my first experience really outside
Okay.
from the United States. Yeah.
Okay. How did you feel?
I felt very nice, very good. From there, since that day, I was like, okay, this is my thing.
Do you feel this the stage fright when you perform?
Yes, I do.
Yeah. And how do you cope with it?
No, you know something, when I don't feel it, I feel a little bit worried
Uh
because
huh.
I think it's something natural. It prepare you for when you go there. Because when I go on stage, I totally forget about all of this stuff. I do just do my show, but when I don't
Mm-hmm.
feel it, I feel a little bit scared.
Mm-hmm. Johan is saying hi. He's our Kizomba instructor.
Ah,
It's a new team. We have like 3 festivals in one this year. We have this whole urban kids experience. I'm gonna have this whole bachata experience, and we have the mambo experience as part of El Sol. So I feel like I have 10 hands, and I'm promoting everywhere. So
wow, 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 wow.
hi, this is the sensei, one of our teachers.
Hey, Joan, no? Yes.
Yes, this is a lot of names. I'm trying to
I love
coordinate.
Joan as well.
So do you define yourself more as an introvert or an extrovert?
Huh. What do I find myself? Both sometimes.
Mm-hmm. When and which one?
And
You're looking for answers?
Nerea say X. Nerea say X.
X, extrovert.
Extrovert.
Hi, Nerea. Is she there?
Yeah, she's here as well.
Yeah, come say hi.
Nerea, come say hi.
Okay.
Come say hi.
Hello.
Yeah, hi. She's here.
Hello. Thank you, Super Mario, for your words.
Hey, good to see
That's
you.
yourself, I think.
Hi,
Okay.
Richie. Richie's on Instagram with us. Puro on one, he's saying Jose used to be.
Yeah, I was listening on one.
Yeah.
So
Okay,
yeah,
so you're saying
Alex
extrovert.
go.
Okay.
Yes.
Do you prefer social dancing or performing?
Oh, both.
Okay.
I love social dancing. I love performance as well.
Okay, there's no easy answer. Okay.
No, that's not an easy answer at all.
Someone is saying, hola José, necesito que hagas Monty para el tributo a Eddie again. Papá. Jaja. Abrazo.
Oh, you know
These
Spanish
comments.
as well, huh?
Okay. What's your dream project? Something you'd like to work on in the future?
On the future, well, right now we are working on one of my dream projects, one of our dream project that is building the school and then building a club, a nightclub.
Okay.
Yes, but we want to build like different school in different places. Right now
Okay.
it's my dream, a
Okay.
small one, and then I
Nice.
do biggest.
Mm-hmm. That's nice. Tomasz is saying hello. He's my favorite
Thomas, my
social
brother,
dancer
see you
in
soon.
Poland. Yeah, he's the one that I should say thank you to for putting me in touch with you.
Thank you, Thomas.
Where do you see yourself in 10 years?
Where do I see myself in 10 years? In Hollywood.
Hollywood.
Yeah,
Yay! Doing the salsa or acting?
acting.
Oh, okay. That's new. Do you hear that, guys? Hollywood.
Yes.
Do you ever get like a crisis in your passion? Moments when you feel, you don't want to do it anymore, or it makes no sense, or you feel burnt out? Do you get
Yeah.
that?
Yes.
Mhm.
Especially when you have a team, when you have a group, and there's always something going on, and you put too much love into it, and then somebody comes with something different, and or something happens, and you feel it, and that's basically, yeah.
So, what was
That's
your most painful experience regarding this?
I had a few of them. Dancers that we really like, that we really care, that maybe left before show, or 3 shows that we have to do, and then you worry because you don't know where you're gonna get another person, how you're gonna do it, but yeah, basically that's what it is.
So
The only
basically,
thing,
when people just leave, when the
yeah,
team
when
falls
people
apart.
leave, or maybe, yeah, a lot of things that are not only that, also you have an argument with somebody, or they fight in between them, or something like that, that really change the energy of your team, and when you change the energy of the team, that hurts me.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when you have such a crisis, then how do you get yourself out of it?
She helped me a lot, because when I have, I had to have, when we training, we fight a lot. We don't fight a lot, but we have this fight, normal, like partners. But when I need her, when something is happening, she's always there. So she's the one telling me, Jose, forget about it. Let's go. Let's do it. Let's continue. And yeah.
Okay.
And it helped me a lot.
Oh, it's so sweet. And it's so sweet when partners talk so good about each other. So what do you guys fight over? Like, you don't spin fast enough, or you're not leading me right. What is that the kind of fight you have? Like, oh, you don't spin fast enough, or you don't,
Yes, it's always about dancing, and
Yeah,
I'm like,
the
Nerea, do this, do that.
We lost the hand, or I'm falling on the trick, or the leg, or something like this.
Okay, yeah, the usual. DJ Asmadi says, saludos, Euphoria. Okay, someone is asking, Marta, what's your favorite salsa band?
Marta, Oscar de Leon. I have couple, Oscar de Leon and Jose Alberto El Canario. I can say that's my two favorite.
Mm-hmm. When you're not in a festival, what does your day look like?
Oh, home, or just go out to the park, but mostly home always, right, Nana?
Okay.
Watching
Okay.
TV.
How do you design your costumes? What do you always have in mind when you think of the color, the outfit?
Well, first the music. The music gave us the inspiration of what more or less it goes with it, and then Nerea, she's the one in charge here of what color, what do we put. I mean, we decide the color together, but mostly the design and everything. She loves to do that.
Okay. Okay.
But it depends on the song because this is like elegant or fast. Or if we have tricks,
Yeah.
or if we have a lot of turns, so we have to dress in different ways.
Okay. Okay. So it has to be practical.
Yes.
Yeah.
You cannot put a lot of things like going around or something.
Yeah.
And the hand is going in. The hair has to be also.
Okay. Mario is asking, how was your knee, Nera? Did you have an injury?
Yeah, I did I operated the knee in June last year, and it's getting better now. I can dance, and I'm not 100%, but it's like a 70 or something like this. So I'm almost there.
Okay. Do you have any special rituals before you go on stage or before you teach? Like, do you prepare, pray?
We always pray.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we always pray, and always pray with the hands like this. She has something that she always wear. What is it? The little
for the angels, like the call for the angels. I don't know how you say.
It's something like this, something round like this.
Like.
And she put it there in the hands, and
good luck.
The day that I don't feel that, I'm like, Nerea, where's your?
And then I touch his head before I go on the stage. It's like the gymnastics when you put the white things that you go on the stage. So I touch the head so that I don't forget the choreography.
Okay.
I go to the floor.
Yeah. Also.
Right. Also.
So you touch his head?
Yeah. When
can you show us like how do you touch his head?
I'm trying to do like this.
Okay.
With both hands, and then he's like, don't do that. I go on the stage.
Okay. Did you ever had a really bad show when you really messed up?
Yeah. Yes.
And how do you deal with yourself after this? What's the mental training to not kill yourself?
No, we don't really kill ourselves, but we feel horrible the whole weekend.
Mm-hmm.
We really feel horrible the whole weekend.
So what's the worst thing that happened? Like you fail, or what was the worst?
That also happened. And the other thing is that
we lost some part, or you lost some hand, and you lost the trick.
Yeah, especially the tricks.
We have different things.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm asking about the bad stuff because when it's good, everybody can see that it's great. So I'm asking about the moments of the rough. Mario saying there is a lot of talent out there, bro, but no creativity. What would you say to these people? You have to answer this.
I mean, not everybody have creativity. If everybody will have creativity, it would be even difficult for all of us. It's like that. Or you have it, or you don't have it. I cannot say nothing about it because it's not something that you can learn. I don't think if you have your own personal creativity, you don't learn it. You bring it from inside. It's your own creativity. So, yeah, you learn the basic stuff to be able to create your thing. But if you don't have your natural creativity, it's impossible to give it to someone like that. So be patient. You will see from all these people, there are like 10 that have a lot of creativity. You will see that they just give
Do
them
you were you always creative, or did the creativity come with time?
time. I think it comes with time because you need to have some elements in your head or in your knowledge to be able to
Mhm.
create. But
Mhm.
for example, when I used to not dance salsa, when I used to dance salsa from the street, I used to create shows for people, for Sweet 16, like birthday party and stuff like that.
Mhm.
And I used to create my own choreography. I didn't know what I was doing, maybe with the salsa, but I have my own creativity. So yeah, but then when I went to Yamule and I do all of this and I took classes, it gave me plus to my creativity.
Mhm. So
So I
you
think
need,
that's my
yeah.
hobby. Yeah.
So you need certain base in order also to be creative, or the
Yeah.
creativity comes also before.
Yeah, the creativity comes, you born with it, because even creating
Mhm.
small things is a creativity.
Okay.
It's not on a
Okay.
scale level, but it's a creativity.
Mario is not letting us off the hook. He goes on. Why are people lacking creativity? I think he just answered
Mario,
that. uh,
I don't know, Mario. I don't know. This is the whole Corona situation now that we have. It always been like this, but we never saw it that much. Now you see everywhere. But yeah, I don't know what to say, Mario.
okay, did Juan Matos inspire you like he inspired me? He inspired me. Juan, you inspired everybody.
Juan Mato, he's ¿cómo se dice? Un plato aparte. That's another
he's
story. Yeah, Juan Mato,
he, he's
you
here.
de lo mío personal. Yeah, when I
Wait.
when when I met Juan Mato, I was like, wow, this guy, man, from New York, Dominican style, very strong, very talented. I love the job that he do. Juan Mato always will be Juan Mato. So
It's a
here's my
unique flavor like no one else. Juan Matos is doing now online classes. He's back, guys. I took one.
he's back. That's it.
Yeah,
All the way
doing
from
online.
the U.S.
Sorry?
No, I say all the way from the U.S. Juan Matos.
Yes, oh
Now,
yes. He's back in the US and he's connecting online with people. Cesar is saying because of YouTube. I believe that regards the lack of creativity. Juan is here. Hi, guys. Okay. As a DJ, it often seems like people don't actually listen to the music. It often looks like copy and paste. Would you like to comment on it?
uh, but, people don't listen to the music he say on Facebook. The DJ said that they put. What is the
No,
question?
I think he's saying that people just don't dance with the music. They just do certain patterns, copy and paste. I think that's what I'm
Okay, all right.
bridging
Yeah,
that.
that basically. Angus is also depends of the, I say, of the level of the people, with the music. The level of the people. If you have a level, you can do a lot of things. If you are a beginner, you will do your basic, your turn, your inside turn, and you probably gonna enjoy the music. But yeah, unfortunately, not everyone dance the same way. Everybody have their own way to dance to enjoy the music.
Mm. Mario goes on. Who was your biggest inspiration, bro, except Osmar and Super Mario?
Well, I when I started dancing, I didn't know too much people. The only people that I knew, it was Vitico La Magia. He's
Mhm.
from New York, from the Boogie Down Bronx. This guy is a real legend. And and then of course, yeah, I used to see a lot of the small, like the small, what you call it, the small group that it was Vitico, Juamato was there, Osmar was there. So this is the people that I saw at the beginning, that I was like, I like this style. That was my inspiration.
Okay. Okay. We have an interesting question here on Instagram. Someone saying saludos desde Brazil, saludos. And then Julian says, what's the best thing you learned from Yamule? Not moves or routines. What other things did you learn?
The discipline.
Discipline.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Yeah, a lot of discipline, because the practice, the not coming late, the traveling, the show, you got to be on point. You cannot drink a beer before the show or all of this stuff. Not even rum, not even nothing.
No drinking. Okay, did you hear that, guys? No drinking before the show.
No drinking before the show. And the
Mhm.
training, yeah, a lot of hours of training.
Okay. Larissa continues to comment, maybe creativity comes with knowledge as well. You're less creative when you don't have a strong background.
Correct.
So how does traveling and having the dancer's life affect your love relationships and family relationships?
Wow. Well, family relationship is crazy. I haven't seen my family since maybe it's gonna be 2 years.
Yeah.
2 years because the Corona situation. That was the reason. But normally, because I'm always traveling, so to me to fly all the way to Miami, I have to really organize and do a lot of things, So, and also you don't have time to have a girlfriend. I don't have a girlfriend. People think that is my girlfriend. She's my dance partner. But yeah, basically we always traveling. We don't have time to have a private relationship. It's very difficult.
Yeah, I guess all dancers experience that. It takes a toll. What advice would you give yourself from today's perspective to yourself at the age of 19?
What advice would I give myself? Say,
Like
say,
if
I didn't hear you.
like if you were talking to a Jose at the age of 19 from today's perspective, what would you tell him for life?
Why would I tell him? I would tell him a lot of things. For example, I would tell him organize yourself a different way. With a lot of things. Because now, for example, I think that I don't did a lot of things that I could do when I was younger, because I was like, oh, I'm gonna do it a little bit more later because I'm still young. When I'm 27, when I'm 30, and now I'm 34, and I'm starting to do the things that I was supposed to do a long time ago. So yeah, I would organize myself a little bit better. Because my organization, yeah.
Okay. So it's all about just go and do it, and just do it now and not later.
Yeah.
Okay, Mario goes on again. Mario, thank you for being the part of this interview. He hates this question. What's your favorite Congress?
Oh, my favorite Congress. I have few of them. It all depends. The weather, for example, when it becomes a good weather, I love the Punta Cana Salsa Congress.
Okay.
Unbelievable. Here in Europe, we love Benidorm. We love Zurich, Amsterdam, Antwerp. Which one?
Yakokan.
Okay. Paris.
Pisk.
Yeah, and what else?
Ainama.
Yeah, it's a small. We have a lot of favorite because every festival has their own magic.
Of course.
Magic.
I have a question here on Instagram. If you could redo your whole dance career, what would you change along the way you did?
Yes. Well, I think I would do a lot of different type of dancing. For example, I could go deep into ballet, tapping. Tapping, I can still do it now, but I would go to more modern jazz, all this stuff that now maybe when you do when you want to do different stuff, you need this type of background. You don't have it. Maybe you go now and learn some things, but it's not the same when you start from the beginning, when you're small until now. So I would start doing all of that stuff, right? I would do all of that stuff.
Okay. Do you still plan to take other dances?
Yes. We the school that we are opening now here in Amsterdam, we're gonna have tapping, ballet, all these classes that we want to do. We're gonna have it there so we can do it.
Okay, great. Julian on Instagram asks, would you be where you are without Yamule?
I don't know. I don't know because maybe I would find another school if it was not Yamule. But I don't know where I would be.
Mm-hmm.
No, that's something that I don't. It's unpredictable. You cannot say.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Cesar says, creativity comes also dope from the music. I have seen, for example, Neran who said dance creative to music they don't know. But when you put music they love, then you see fireworks. There you go. Fireworks, guys.
Thank you, Cesar.
Another question, Nerea, who are your inspiration? Who was your first teacher on one, but not necessarily?
Okay. So, well, my first dance videos, I was watching Yamule, Tropical Gem, and Johnny Vasquez. And then Adriana Anita came. So that was my first four inspirations. And then with Yamule, Karel, Grisel, Tanya.
Yamule, Grisel, Tanya. No.
I mean, Karel, I say Yamule,
Okay.
Karel.
Okay.
And then
sorry,
when I started to dance, I was dancing more, and then I saw more ladies. I started dancing on one in different places, but my first partner, like a dancing on one, was Luis Chavez from.
Okay. And how long have you been dancing?
With him, on one I was dancing, well, salsa, I started in 2007. So 14 years, yeah. And dancing all my life. That's what I did.
You have a dance background in other dances, right?
Yeah, I started dancing flamenco, then I danced hip hop, and then I started with salsa. So I did different, and I was dancing different, have different partners.
Okay, we have another comment. Aaron says, Louis, and you were competing in Hong Kong. First time I saw you guys.
Yeah, when I met him, Aaron.
That's sweet. Okay. Any advice, guys, now to the new coming talent? Like, how should they work on themselves to become someone in the community?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, my advice for the new people: stay humble. Stay humble. Yeah. Learn. Respect your teachers. Respect where you come from, because that's, if you don't respect your teacher, you're not gonna go nowhere. Until a certain point, you're gonna stay there. Yeah, and also, yeah, that's one of my advice to the new generation.
Stay humble and respect your teachers.
Yes, respect where you come from.
Take classes.
Yeah, take classes, taking classes and all that stuff. We don't have now. Right now, I think with the new generation, there's not a lot of problem with the taking classes, because they are taking a lot of information from everywhere, hip hop here, everywhere. But the problem that I see from the new generation is where to put it and when,
how to use it.
How to use it. That's the only problem that I see on the salsa. On the salsa, when you want to when you want to dance and show everything that make sure you do it, but you do it on the right moment when the music asks for it. Because, yeah, so to a certain point it's nice, but then if you go to a congress and you want to teach a class or whatever, you cannot teach the same way that you are dancing, or you showing yourself all the things that you do. You have to have a little bit more, what you call it, yeah.
You're asking me.
Yeah, basically to prepare yourself better,
Prepare
yourself better. It's not only dancing, it's also how to teach a workshop, how to socialize with the people, how to communicate with the people, and it's a whole package.
I think it's a very important point, because you're talking about methodology of teaching, right?
Yes.
So it's not just dancing, show how you dance. It's not just it's a performance, right? When you just show how you dance, but to teach.
Exactly.
It has to be a process.
And that's basically one of the big problems that you see with the new generation, that they have a lot of talent, because you're not going to take that from them. But yeah, they do the show, everything, boom. Okay, great. They go to social dance. You have the first problem, that is that you want to continue doing your show on the social dance, because now we have also the camera everywhere, where where you use social dance
Yes.
and they record you, and then you want to do all your best move. And that's the first problem. Then the second,
Mhm.
your social dance is more or less similar to your performance. Then the third problem is when you go on stage, when you go to teach your classes, your workshop. Maybe you don't know how to explain too good to the people. Maybe you're doing something too difficult that only you can do it. And it's a whole thing that you have to learn. That it's a full package. Like I say, it's not only perform,
Mhm.
not only be a good dancer.
I think right now also the trend that I see mainly in bachata community is the demo trend. And it also goes to salsa a little bit, that people after classes they do a crazy dance. They don't really demonstrate what they taught, but they demonstrate what they can do. It becomes like a semi show, like you're not exactly dressed, and maybe if it doesn't work out, then you just don't upload it, but it's sort of a performance.
Yeah, because it's the view. For them, it's more important the what is gonna come out in Instagram or on Facebook, how many view I'm gonna have, because at the end, people that is at home, they don't know what really happened on that class.
Yeah,
How it went
yeah.
on, how was the
I
whole.
see this a lot. I see this a lot in the bachata community, that the teachers are meeting up to practice, and I'm asking them, so what are you practicing for? You performing? No, we're practicing for the demo. So
For
after the
them.
class,
Yes.
they have a choreography that they dance as if it's a spontaneous thing,
Ah, okay. You.
which
Oh,
becomes a cheat, right?
okay. I know what you say. Yes, it's the marketing, man. It's
Yeah, so I
marketing.
think, yeah, we're slowly getting confused what's teaching, what's performing, but I mean, maybe it's a process. It has to, something will emerge out of it.
Yeah, and we also getting a little bit confused. We are going more to the marketing part than the real, the real thing. It's not. Now it's more about, okay, let me do all these steps to have so many views. It's not, let me enjoy, to have fun. And no. And that's the problem. Every year is getting more commercial, more commercial, more commercial, and we
Mm-hmm.
losing the sense of the
Salsa.
salsa, of how it was, how it.
Right now, we're here in Warsaw. We're doing small socials, no cameras, no photographers, and it has become completely different because there is no pressure to do super makeup because it's not going to be on camera. It's just here and now. There is no pressure to be super dressed up. You can just be normally dressed up, and no one is watching. No cameras. There's no documents. So it's a small crowd, but it becomes a little bit like back in the days.
Back in the days, exactly.
So that's, I guess, there is this a small side, a positive side of this pandemic. We have a lot of questions. Okay, people are writing us. Okay, here we go, Julian. How does it feel to be one of the very few and most successful out of Yamule, Jose? I've looked you up for years. How does it feel?
I don't really feel it that way, because from Yamule, a lot of good talented people came out from there, and they are doing now their stuff. But I feel very, very, very happy, very grateful to be part of the Yamule before, and have and now, because I came out very good from there. Osman is still my friend. We still talk to each other. I respect him a lot. I have now my door opens everywhere. So I really also feel happy because of that. Because most of the time you hear, you came out from this dance company, but something happened and you don't talk no more to them, and everything. So for me, it's totally different. And yeah, I feel very happy, very proud as well.
It feels great. Okay, now we go, Mario. Now for some real stuff. What do you guys think about the current trend of those movements people call salsa, mambo, afro solo? I'm talking pre-pandemic.
Mario,
He's, he provokes us. He wants
oh,
to meet.
Nerea, go, que tú eres el afro.
Well, I think that the fusions are always something positive in the way that you use. Let me see. Wait. I don't like the fusions when you create another thing and you call it in the real name. Like, for example, if you call salsa afro and you don't do anything of salsa, then it's not salsa afro. Maybe it's afro, maybe it's another thing. So I like the idea to fusion, to mix different styling, but always being consciente, like you know that what are you
Conscience.
doing,
Aware.
what class are you doing, you know, like if you're doing afro fusion, you need to do afro fusion. There is no I don't know how can I explain it.
Say it in Spanish, yeah, say it in Spanish.
With, for example, if I do afro fusion and you start to do another thing, so you don't do anything of afro, and
then you cannot call it Afro fusion.
Afro
It has to
fusion.
be combined with the name of the whatever style.
So I like the fusions. And I like also Cuban salsa music, Cuban music. So I really like when we mix the classes and we can dance also together. So I'm a favor del mix, but always in the way that it could be. You know, like if you do it Afro, you do the real Afro. Or if you want to say orishas, you need to teach the real orisha. If you want to do a class of whatever you want to teach, you need to ser consciente and you need to know
about what you're teaching.
Yeah.
Okay. So bring the context, not just do the move, right? Without the context. For me, sometimes it's a little bit overwhelming when we're dancing on the dance floor, and then suddenly someone does a whole Afro routine, and they go chango, like one, and then this and this, and I feel a little bit overwhelmed because I cannot do all those moves so well. So I feel like if I do Suzy Q, then it makes me look stupid because someone is dancing super Afro.
Sorry, but if you are, for example, in a romantic song and you are dancing social dancing and you start to doing chango, elewan, I'm not in this, because it's not.
It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, it's not talking about this. So it's in different ways. So I'm not like when I see the people dancing in social dancing, creating a lot of these things or jumping or doing orishas when the music is romantic.
Yeah, I think it's a trend. Maybe it will stabilize itself in a while. Okay, we have another comment. Is the social media generation that want everything quick and not willing to take the time to learn all properly? When you don't learn correctly, you teach wrong and disrespect the students. It's a comment from DJ Hugo Boss, Kizomba DJ.
True.
Thank you for that. I guess there is some truth in it. We have a lot more here. Okay, here we go, guys. Marta, hard work versus talent. What's the golden ratio in your opinion?
Well, you can have a lot of talent, but if you don't have a lot of hard work, you're not going anywhere. So for me, hard work is more stronger, it's more powerful than talent.
Yeah, a lot of people say that talent is just the beginning. Okay, Cesar, I think a lot of new dancers coming into the scene will after some time want to identify with themselves. What's their style, taste? Why is their style is best? It's the teachers to teach them, guide people, and tell them the ideology of salsa, the mix of styles and music to blend all this in a beautiful soap and enjoy it all. Thank you, Cesar, for chipping in. How do you balance commercial and authenticity?
How do I balance that? Well, for example, in our classes, let's say, when you have a dance school, you need to be a little bit commercial, but at the same time keeping the authenticity. So, for example, we have the problem with the beginners that if you come with them to be like, no, this is the story, you have to follow this and that, they don't stay in your classes, because they don't want to hear the good music that I like, the real deep salsa. They want to listen maybe to a Mark Anthony that is more commercial. So I think you can manage both. You can start with, for example, a nice song commercial and leading them to the authenticity of the of what you want to teach or whatever you do,
Mhm.
you know.
So
But
it's a
now
process.
it's a process. Now you have to work like that because unless somebody is very crazy with the salsa, with the story, and you can go directly to the point. But then if you have new people, new different culture, how are you gonna put them into your world? You know, you have to have a way,
Hmm. Step by step.
step by step.
Um, Louis saying, I want to see salsa mambo dancers. Okay. Classic dancers.
Yeah,
Um, yeah, well, Mario.
I also I also agree. Classic, yeah. When you get to that level, then you become a classic. Because when I started dancing, the songs that I used to like, it was fast music. That was my
Mhm.
favorite song because I didn't know how to do a lot of things. So my do a lot of fast turn is easier than really moving your body and dancing a
Mhm.
slow song. You know, dancing a fast song is more easy than dancing a slow song. But now I enjoy more to dance my romantica salsa than dancing
Mhm.
fast song. You know, I'm more into the classic now.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. So it changes.
yeah. It does.
Would you like to add anything, guys?
Um, about us
Anything? I'm done with my questions. We're slowly coming towards the end.
to the end.
Um,
Um, well, eh,
Challenge.
huh?
The challenge.
Oh yes, the challenge. Do you already?
oh, wait. No, no, okay, let's come back to this because Mario got active again. I have my reasons why people say bachata is taking over. What do you think? It's not true, by the way, but why do you think so many people are going into that direction?
Well, first of all, it's easier. It's very easy to learn how to dance bachata. You take one class today, and tomorrow you are dancing bachata. And now, of course, the whole connection or the whole thing, people love that. So I think, and also the songs are very commercial. You have a lot of remix of bachata, hip hop in bachata.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's very commercial, I think.
Hmm. So, what would be your recipe to keep people in salsa? Like salsa has become this difficult dance. It's not so sensual, not so easy. Sometimes in the local dance schools, it's harder to sell salsa than to sell bachata. Have a
Yes,
formula?
the thing is that people that know us here in Amsterdam, they're gonna come for salsa, So uh, salsa been here since years, and it always has maybe goes down a little bit because something new comes out. For example, the kizomba came out a long time ago, but when the fever of the kizomba came out, people was like crazy with the kizomba, and the salsa was. But then the salsa always stays there. And I'm not afraid that nothing can come and take it out because it's not gonna happen. So
Mm.
yeah.
Mario says, I think salsa dancers are not taking care of their juniors or attracting and dancing with each other.
I don't know. Wow.
I think everything is changing a little bit because
It
I
depends.
remember
Yeah.
10 years ago, I was in Murcia, Baila, or maybe 15 years ago, and the people was creating this circle between the people to see the dancer dance. Like you saw
Mhm.
the good
Yeah.
dancers, and they were doing social, and everyone was looking at them. And now they don't have this thing with the artists. They
Mhm.
look at them, but it's not like before. So maybe it's not the thing that, oh, I want to see this person, I couldn't see them because I need to travel. Now you see them for video, Instagram.
Yeah.
It's,
Mhm.
so maybe you don't create this distance between the artist and the person.
Mhm.
So
Mhm. Yeah, it's interesting. That's true. Cesar, how do you stay and dance till breakfast? Many times I DJ last set and we walk together to the hotel breakfast where you tell me you need some food before your workshop at 10:15. Is the secret that you sleep 3-4 hours after the shows and come to the party later? You're dance terminators.
We just love enjoying dancing, right? When we finish our show, we stay there until the party's finished because we are no stress anymore.
Yeah,
Workshop,
that's
yeah.
yeah. That's a good I mean, it's good to know for the May edition of our Sol Salsa Festival, because it's going to be relatively small and people will need a lot of contact also with the instructors. So hopefully we get a bit more of you on the dance floor
Yes,
in a
yes.
small event. Salsa is more complex than bachata. That's why people nowadays want to master quickly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, let's talk about the challenge, guys.
They come late to the party.
Jose has recorded a footwork challenge for us, which we're going to publish tomorrow. So you guys have to learn it. By the way, it's not counted, is it? It's not counted.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, it is?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And you're going to have to learn it and post it back. It's all going to be described tomorrow in the post. And then you can win a salsa pass.
Yay! Also a dance with me.
And a dance with Jose. Okay.
If you're a guy, we drink a beer.
Okay, that's a deal. Okay, thank you guys. I mean, really excited to have you and Nerea. I didn't expect to see you there, but it's nice to have you and to hear a couple of words. We're gonna wrap up.
All right. Thank you very much once again for having us here on your channel, and hopefully see you soon.
So guys, now the drill is that on the 7th to 9th of May, we are organizing official workshops. So it's officially just workshops. And if you want to know more, then you have to private message me. And we're also setting up a sports club just to be able to do it all legally, because sports activities such as dancing are allowed. So you don't have to fear any illegal repercussions. And we're going to do it. We're going to survive this.
Yes, nice. This is going to be my first workshop after 1 year.
Yes, you're going to remember it. All right. Thank you, guys. Thank you to the community.
Thank you
for talking to us. And
yes, thank you everyone for being present. And yes, love.
See you guys.
Bye.